Well, here we are in Quartztsite. We're going to try to get some footage of this place, some of the really cool things here. And it's kind of cloudy and windy and noisy, and so I hope this turns out. In this old car hauler, underneath that jet, is an old Studebaker Champion. Looks like a pretty good one to me. All right, here we have a 1954 Plymouth Suburban. And a pretty cute old car, really. Got like a 62 Chevy pickup here. Pretty straight old truck. There's just lots of nice stuff here. Got us an old bucket T here, pickup. There's a 427 Corvette. Right behind it is a Cadillac Eldorado convertible. I believe that's one of the last ones made right there. Yeah, what we have here is a 1950 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. And a pretty nice old car. Here's an old Willys Overland with twin stacks. Has what you call a free-flowing exhaust system. Next, it's a it kind of looks like a Grand Wagoneer, but I don't think it is. I think it's a Cherokee. Here's an old Skyliner. The roof goes right in the trunk. See how long the trunk is? The roof's got a split in it before it gets to the very front, so it'll fit right in there like a glove. Here's an old Chrysler. Pretty much a complete car. It's just got some missing chrome pieces off the hood here. Probably be a bugger to find them, but you'd have you a pretty nice old car there if you like a big old cruiser. Now there's a Lincoln. When a Lincoln was a Lincoln, that was a road-eating monster. Here's an old Mercury Monterey. Them were neat cars, a lot of glass on it, a lot of glass. The rear window and the front window were interchangeable. There's, yeah, a cute Volkswagen. Looks like it's ready for the salt flats. Pretty cute. This is the guy that owns all these fine automobiles, and he's doing a fine job, I might tell you.
Maybe so, maybe no.
You guys sound like you know the cars.
Yeah, hopefully. This is a 1961 Series 62 called the Camino, built by Big Daddy Ed Roth. And he built apparently about a half a dozen of them. Very, very nice. Here's an old Lincoln sedan. Pretty nice. It's called a Torino. Kind of like a Torino, only it had an M in it. Neat car. And then, of course, we got a little El Camino. Is that a 64 or 65, Kevin?
It's like a 64.
That's a 64 model. The only difference was in the grille and the taillights. Here's an old Mercury Monterey. Somebody repainted it with a clear coat, and the clear coat's boiling off, but the old body's straight. Easy fix. There's a 1940 Oldsmobile Business Coupe is what they called that one. It didn't really have the back seat. It had just a space back there where the guy could put his samples in as he went from town to town selling. Right here we have a 63 Chrysler New Yorker convertible. Pretty straight old car. Here's an old Galaxy 500 convertible. It's got the buckets and stuff. I think somebody was trying to clone an XL out of it, but they didn't get her done. There's an old Tornado. That was the first front end Tornado that come out, and then slightly afterwards they came out with this Cadillac Eldorado. Had about like a 472 or something like that in it. I had one of these. Had a 130 mile an hour speedo, and it would bury it like it wasn't even there. Yeah, that was a nice old Tornado. Here we got an old Buick Special 4-door model, 4-door hardtop. You notice there's no center pillar. Yeah, it had quite a front end on it. Old Utah car, that Utah tag is old. I remember them when I was a kid. There's a Galaxy 500. I don't know what that come with, probably a 390. Here's an old Studebaker Champion, and they've chopped the top, and it looks like it must have some kind of a tilt hood. So they've done a lot of work on that front end. Looks pretty good with the chop top, really. I kind of like it. A very nice red Catalina convertible. Original motor. It's got, what'd you say, 28,000 miles? 28,000 miles on it. Boy, it's dandy. It's got the old original wheels, the right wheels on it. It is a nice one.
Those are the 8.
All right, you see the lug nuts around the hubs? You'd never find a rim for it anywhere. So you got to take care of them. Good machinist could make you one. There you go, there's a 1929 International truck. Boy, it's a dandy. Here's a 4-door Thunderbird. The rear doors are suicide doors. Pretty cool old car, really. Around 69 or 70 was when that car was built. This is a 62 Falcon Ranchero. Pretty rare little car. Pretty nice one. There's a 1954 Buick Special. It's also, see, it was a hardtop.
With air conditioning.
With air conditioning. Pretty rare. Here's a couple of more El Caminos. That blue one says it's an SS 454, but I don't think so. It may be now. Of course, the dash does say it is a Super Sport, but that could be cloned. There's a nice little 54 Oldsmobile. Super 88. That was the hot rod in the day. That thing could tear them up. And they have took some of the chrome off of it, but good looking car.
Here, $35,000.
This is a 55 Cameo pickup. They had them outer sides on that bed are all fiberglass. Come from the factory. They're beautiful trucks. Of course, from the front, just looks like a 55 Chevy pickup. Got a nice little convertible here.
64 Impala Super Sport 409 with an automatic.
65 Super Sport 409 automatic.
And it is a true SS.
And it's a true SS. That little dumpling's worth a ton of money.
For a mere $50,980.
$50,900, cheap. This is a 1963 Grand Prix. This is a neat old car. This one has been de-chromed and looks rather plain Jane, but they were a high-end, beautiful car. Now here's 37 Dodge. Now that was a good-looking car right there. Yeah. Here you go. Here's a 66 396 Chevelle Super Sport. Bad to the bone. Want $35,000 for him, eh?
96 with 4-speed.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. They were fast cars. Now there's a wild paint job on a 65 Chevy. Kind of pretty. All right, got a very sharp 57 Chevy Bel Air. Very nice. Ford Sunliner. Somebody louvered the hood on it.
Yeah, Sunliner Galaxy 500.
Sunliner Galaxy 500.
50 V8 Chevrolet with an automatic. 35 Touring, Packard Touring.
35 Packard with the 350 Chevrolet. Now that's my kind of car right there. If I had any money, that bad boy would go to the house with me. Yeah, that's a car. Big old back seat. Got suicide doors front and rear. Yeah, that's a nice car. Here's a 63 Mercury Marauder. That was the hot rod of Mercury's. They would run a hole in the wind. Nice car. Looks like it's missing chrome, different pieces. There you go. There's an S10 with 2 Holley 4-barrels and a supercharger. I expect this thing will get on down the road. Got a 62 Wildcat here. They came with bucket seats, console. That was a fast car. See, it had the bucket seats, all the stuff in it. There's a little Thunderbird. Really wasn't my favorite body style of a Thunderbird. Some people like them. I liked the back of the car, but the front just didn't look good to me. Here's a Lincoln Premier. Big old 2-door hardtop car. Wings on the back, make it fly, and it would get down the road. Here's another Tornado, only this one's in pretty nice shape. This one's ready to drive home. Fast cars, fun car. And here's an old Willie Jeepster. Nice one, really nice. I don't know if it came with them wire wheels on there, but they look pretty sharp. They were pretty plain, they're just functional. But they got the job done. There's a 1930 Chevrolet one-ton with a 235 6-cylinder in it. Sharp old truck. Well, here's a Volkswagen that somebody rebodied out of aluminum. Looks kind of like a Back to the Future car. It's kind of cute, actually. They did a pretty good job. There's about 1 million rivets in it. Yeah, somebody did a fairly good job. I don't know what the blue stuff is all over the plexiglass window. That'd have to be upgraded. There's a 57 Pontiac Star Chief. Now they had them a massive back end on them, lots of chrome. Pretty cool old car. Of course, they had to have the bullet front bumpers on them in that era. Everything had them. I think they first come out on the Cadillac. Well, this is a short tour of the best car lot in Quartzsite, Arizona. And if you get a chance, come in here and take a look and buy something. There's probably something here you'd like. I know there's lots of stuff here I like. Thanks for watching.